This week, the mysterious and often shocking of celebrity deaths that have left fans reeling. Who are the stars we lost in the second week of October 2024? And what strange circumstances surrounded their untimely exits? Were there eerie coincidences that raised eyebrows? Or did some pass away under circumstances that defy explanation? Let's start, we unravel these captivating stories. What secrets lie behind the headlines? Could there be hidden connections between these tragic losses? And what can we learn about the fragility of life through the lens of fame? Stick with us till the end to uncover the chilling details and remember the icons we've said goodbye to this week. 1. Solly Maholo. The veteran singer is best known for South African traditional gospel music. Veteran South African gospel artist Solomon Molokoane, popularly known as Solly Maholo, has died at the age of 65, his management has announced. He rose to fame in the early 2000s and became a household name in South African traditional gospel music. It is with great sadness that we are informing you on behalf of the Molokoane family, that is Solly Maholo's family, that our beloved legend, Solly Maholo, has sadly passed on, his management said. The African National Congress, ANC, described Maholo as a true icon in the South African music industry. His powerful voice, passion for spreading the word of God, and dedication to uplifting the spirits of many through his music will forever be remembered. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula posted on X, "You will live forever in the hearts of South Africans and Tate," the South African government posted. 2. Susie Maxwell Burning. Susie Maxwell Burning, a three-time champion of the United States Women's Open Golf Tournament, who was known for her tenacity on the fairway and her grace off it, died on Wednesday at her home in India, in Southern California. Emerging from Oklahoma City in the 1960s, when women's professional golf was still a developing sport, she later estimated that there were only about 70 golfers on the tour at the time. Burning built a glittering career. Burning had not played in about a month before her first US Open win, in which she beat Wright, a four-time champion, by 4 strokes at the Muslim Springs Golf Club in Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. She had been on her honeymoon with her husband, Dale Burning, a real estate investor. In her second Open win in 1972 at Winged Foot Golf Club in Mamaroneck, NY, she triumphed by a single stroke over 3 runners-up, including Judy Rankin, who had been Burning's maid of honor and was one of the few other women on the tour with a family. 3rd, Anatoly Konkov. Famous footballer Anatoly Konkov has died at the age of 75. He played for Shakhtar and Dynamo, was a USSR champion, UEFA Cup winner, and FFU president. Anatoly Konkov, a former football player of Shakhtar Donetsk and Dynamo Kiev, has died at the age of 75. Former football player and ex-coach Anatoly Konkov has passed away. He defended the colors of Avangard Kramatorsk, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Dynamo Kiev, where he played the most matches, 193. As a member of Dynamo Kiev, Konkov became the USSR champion 4 times, the USSR Cup winner, and in 1975, the winner of the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup and the UEFA Super Cup. 4. Billy Shaw. He was the only inductee to play his entire career in the American Football League, where he helped the Buffalo Bills win 2 championships in the 1960s. Billy Shaw, an offensive guard for the Buffalo Bills who was known as a Southern gentleman off the field, but a terror on it, and who became the only member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame to play his entire career in the American Football League, died on Friday in Toccoa, Georgia. He was 85. Once described as an "aw shucks" sort of guy from Mississippi, Shaw was a star 2-way lineman for the Georgia Institute of Technology before being selected in the 2nd round of the 1961 AFL draft. In a 9-year Bills career that dovetailed with all but 1 season of the decade-long run of football's other professional league, Shaw was considered one of the best guards of the 1960s in either league. 5. Greg Landry. Greg Landry, who in the late 1960s and 70s became a forerunner of the modern dual-threat quarterback and after a glittering All-Pro season for the Detroit Lions in 1971, made the Pro Bowl. The last Lions quarterback to earn that distinction for more than 40 years, died on Friday in Detroit. In 1971, his first year as a starter, Landry passed for 2,237 yards and 16 touchdowns, earning a first-team All-Pro nod and his only trip to the Pro Bowl. But with Landry, who was physically imposing at 6'4", the Lions designed running plays for him, as would later be the case with current dual-threat quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens and Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. In 1976, following 3 injury-plagued seasons, Landry passed for 2,191 yards, the 10th most in the league during that run-heavy era, and 17 touchdowns, and was named the league's Comeback Player of the Year. The second week of October 2024 has been marked by significant and poignant losses, most notably the tragic passing of Liam Payne, a beloved figure in the music industry. As investigations into the circumstances surrounding his death continue, the shockwaves of grief resonate deeply among his family, friends, and fans worldwide. The outpouring of love and remembrance from former bandmates and supporters highlights not only Payne's immense talent, but also his profound impact on countless lives. In the wake of this tragedy, fans have gathered to honor his memory, lighting candles and sharing stories that celebrate his vibrant spirit. The investigation into his untimely demise serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life, particularly in an industry often overshadowed by the pressures of fame and personal struggles. As we reflect on these events, it becomes clear that while Payne's life was tragically cut short, his legacy will endure through the music he created and the joy he brought to so many.